What is going on, guys? This is Crozen, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered and my pure strength tank build. So this was actually a Dark Souls 3 build that I made and remastered on two separate occasions, and I decided to bring it back for Dark Souls Remastered. So it mainly revolves around blocking behind a big heavy great shield, taking a few hits, and powering through anything with your big heavy strength weapon, and that is what this build tries to maximize. And the cool thing about this build being in Dark Souls Remastered versus Dark Souls 3 is you can even have the benefit of some added pyro such as Black Flame, Fire Tempest, Fire Surge, and Fire Whip with minimal attunement points, and it really opens up this build and gives it more of a complete feel just because you won't be tanking and spanking 110% of the time, and it keeps things more true in PvP because if you hide behind this thing all the time, people are just going to run around and try to backstab you every single time. So having something else on this build kind of counters that, and it gives you a secondary damaging option. So for the stats, there's really only three things you need for a pure strength tank. You want to pump up your vitality to as high as you can get it, and you want to cap out at 40 endurance and 40 strength. There's really no reason to go higher than 40 endurance because we're still going to have the medium roll if we do. And at that point, you'd have to go up to like 70 endurance to get the fast roll, maybe even more. I don't know the exact number, but let's just say you wouldn't be a strength tank if you did that. So, and the same applies for 40 strength. There's no reason to go up higher than 40 because you won't really get too much more attack power. And we're not using a Demon's Great Axe with this build because it does weigh so much that you would have the fat roll. So 40 strength, 40 endurance is all you need. And then 16 attunement for those 4 attunement slots. And then since I started with the warrior, I have 13 dexterity, but all you really need is 10. And if you start out with the bandit or the pyromancer class, you will have 3 extra points that you can use in vitality, and you could tank even more hits that way. So for the weapons, what you really want here is a main weapon that's a strength, big, heavy based weapon, and then a secondary weapon that's quick and that has range. And that is what I try to do. So Man Serpent Greatsword is probably my favorite strength weapon right now. You can use this. You could even use the Zweihander. This is more of a quality build weapon, but it still works out well with strength builds. Butcher Knife works as well, even the large club or the great club. My second option would probably be the large club just because I love the one-handed moveset on this thing. The R2s are pretty neat. Those things can always catch people who try to go around you left or right. You can just free aim this and go in one direction and it should smack them in the face. So you got that, but I feel like the Man Serpent Greatsword works out best. And then the secondary weapon, I kind of thought outside of the box here. I went for the Demon Spear. You don't see spears used on strength builds because all the spears in this game are dexterity based. But the Demon Spear is more of like a quality weapon, and it has the highest strength scaling. And the cool thing about this is that because it does have a little bit of lightning damage to it, it doesn't really scale as much with quality as you might think. So I was still able to get 420 damage with 40 strength and 13 dexterity. And if you went up to 40 dex, the damage is only like 50 or 55 more. So it's really not that big of a difference, and this can work out on a strength build. And the cool thing about spears is this. You can block and poke, and that is why I wanted this on this build, and it works out pretty well. So Great Shield of Artorias is the Great Shield we will be using. It has 88 stability. This is game breaking in PvE. I mean, you can block everything with this, and you don't even need to upgrade this because you don't get any more added stability when you upgrade it. The only reason to even upgrade it is so that way you can have more shield bash damage. But this game doesn't have the same shield bashing capabilities as Dark Souls 3 did. Definitely seems like it has less range, and it hardly does any damage to begin with. I know in Dark Souls 3 you can pretty much make a shield bashing build, but in this game not as well. So Pyro Flame for the pyro spells, and then for the armor set, Mask of the Mother for that extra 10% HP bonus, Golem armor, Havel's gauntlets, and the Golem leggings. And then 2 rings that will be essential are the Ring of Favor and Protection and the Havel's ring. And that is pretty much it for this pure strength tank. This was pretty fun to make, and it is a lot of fun to use, even in PvE, PvP as well. Even though it is backstab bait, if you hide behind the shield too often, it's still a lot of fun to use. And the cool thing here, 81 poise, you can power through everything in this game, and that's what's so awesome about it. So that should be it, and let's just see how well this thing does in some PvP. So don't forget that you can actually use your charcoal pine resin as well, so it won't really increase the damage too much, but you'll still get a little bit of extra added damage, and every little bit helps. So let's see how this match is gonna go. Okay, I should be able to power through anything you have. And oh, I could see, I thought he was going to use Wrath of the Gods there for a second. Okay, I don't know why he's just running up right in front of me. You are not... Oh, he's got it out. Wrath of the Gods incoming, maybe. What is this guy doing? He's like, I give up. I give up. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No, I don't think so. You're not going to use no bow. Oh! Wrath of the Gods did nothing, by the way. Alright, at this point, this is where you probably want to go out into something like this. Something that's quick and to finish someone off, because as you saw there, at that point, the Man Serpent Greatsword wasn't doing nothing. So, that's why I have this. As you guys seen there, that range was ridiculous. So for other builds that I'm working on right now, I'm actually working on a Sorcerer tank. And then I got an Intelligence Faith Pyro build that's already finished. So that's pretty much what to expect next, probably one of those two. I don't know if this Sorcerer tank is going to work out, but I'm hoping it does. So we're going up against a Sorcerer, and goddamn, Sorcerers on this are probably one of the weaknesses. There's probably a few weaknesses to this build. Obviously one of them being that you have the medium roll. So Sorcerers, Pyros, any of that's going to hurt. Is this guy really trying to parry me too? So a lot of people do this as well. They try to parry you because they see this is all you have going on for you. And they think that is going to help them. So let's see if he tries to parry. There he is again. Another parry. Yeah, just stop parrying me, please. But yeah, parries, backstabs, and probably any kind of range users. That's probably the weaknesses to this build. So if you can get around those, then you'll do alright with this. Oh shit, we got a naked man with Mask of the Child. Wow. This guy is probably not going to survive too many hits if I could hit him. Oh! At least I hit him though. His backstab literally did nothing, by the way. Oh, wait a second. Oh, is he really trying to go toe-to-toe against me? Oh, you're not going to last, sir. You are not going to last by doing that. Oh, I think I faced this guy before. I have seen that name somewhere. I have seen that name somewhere. He's obviously a Faith build. So this should be interesting. Oh, man, I didn't want to follow that up. I actually did that on accident, by the way. Alright, let me see what he's going to try to do. Let's see if he's going to look for a backstab, which is what everyone does. Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. I thought I had the backstab there, but... Oh, get out of here. Get out of here with your parries, please. Oh, there we go. Roll catch. I just love this weapon. It's like my favorite great sword in this game. And Black Flame to finish him off, which he was shielding, but double Black Flame for the win. But yeah, that's why you add a little bit of Pyro to this build. It just gives you a little bit of extra versatility to finish someone off or something like that. Also, if you do like this build, I could even do a similar build to this with the medium roll, except with Faith, so you would have Wrath of the Gods, and you wouldn't have any Pyro at that point. But I could even do something like that, where it's like a sort of like a Strength Faith hybrid in a way. And I should probably stop talking and do something and concentrate. Oh, spear against spear. I like this. I like this one here. Spear against spear. Oh man, he just gave me his back too. Yeah, I don't even like to go for backstabs. I mentioned that like in another video. Like, oh, is he healing too? Really? Come on now, man. You don't have to heal too. You don't have to do that. Alright. I'm just gonna stay close to him in case he tries to heal again. Oh, there we go. Alright, can I get a... No, 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 please don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm trying to get out my fire surge, but he's gonna run again. Oh, or that. Did he try to summon someone? Really? Okay, well, maybe you should fight instead of summoning people. Maybe you'll actually win. So what are other Dark Souls 3 builds that you would like to see in Dark Souls Remastered? I got this one going. I wanted to do a Paladin of Lightning. Oh, that is backstab right there. I wanted to do a Paladin of Lightning, but I don't know. It's like every weapon I'm trying it with sucks. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I tried Ornstein Spear. I tried the Blacksmith Hammer, the other lightning weapon. The only one I haven't really tried was this guy trying to parry now too. The only one I haven't really tried was the one I'm using now, which is the Demon Spear, which this has lightning too, but it's not really the Paladin of Lightning feel, I feel like. So I don't know. I really want to do that one, but let me know if there's any other ones. I know there's the Pyro Knight. I could do that one as well, and that one should be pretty easy. And yeah, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so this dude isn't doing nothing but blocking, just like me. I think he's trying to rub it in my face here. Alright. There we go. There's a kick. There's a kick. I would rather get a backstab, though. If I can. He doesn't know I have a lot of spells, except Fire Tempest. So, I'm going to try to keep it that way. At least for now. There we go. There's a hit. There is a hit. Too bad your shield can get kicked, just like that. Alright. Light him up with Fire Surge. There we go. And he's dead. So yeah, this is pretty neat because you can kind of go and power through anything that you choose. So if you can block one thing, then you can immediately power through with your greatsword with anything else that they throw at you. And that's what's so cool about having so much poise in this game. So this is 1v4 crossbow central. Oh, I'm about to get wrecked. So I don't know why people find this fun, honestly. I could probably block all of your guys' shit though. And you can't backstab me. Look at that. Look at that. You can block everything with this shield.